What up, y'all? It's your boy Shake, aka the Grizzled Gamer, aka your auntie's favorite, and I am back with some sports gaming goodness for you. We recently got the reveal trailer for NBA The Run. It hit the internet and it has immediately piqued my interest. For the uninitiated, this is a 3-on-3 arcade basketball game in the same vein of iconic titles like NBA Street. You know, I'm super excited because it's been about 7 years since we got an arcade basketball game. One that I loved most recently was NBA Playgrounds 2. But Michael Young, who is the creative director for Play by Play Studios, dropped a few details about the game on the PlayStation blog and in a Game Informer article. I've consolidated all of the info and I'm here to share it in a nice video for y'all. First off, Play by Play Studios is made up of former EA devs that were behind franchises like Battlefield, Dead Space, and Medal of Honor, meaning that these guys are of quality pedigree, so we should expect something special in this one. The Game Informer article shares that Mike Young was a creative director and writer for Madden and an artist for the NBA Street series, and maybe I'm making a correlation that doesn't really exist here, but I would say his involvement is pretty evident by the quasi-cel-shaded look of the game's characters, which immediately reminded me of NBA Street. It also mentions that the game is hand-keyed, meaning that it's not motion captured, and it was all manually created in studio. Based on a trailer though, I thought the animations looked a bit stiff compared to other games like Playgrounds 2 and other iconic sports games. However, I will reserve judgment until we get more footage. Mike Young also mentioned that the game will feature fictional characters, and I imagine this will be something like NBA Street that had characters like Stretch that were really iconic and even made the cover of the game. He also discusses designing the game so that playing defense is fun. He does mention it includes shoves and it's being aggressive, so if you're going to be playing online, just know there's going to be some online spammers that are ready to knock the ball out of your hands consistently. One of the big details is the game will run on rollback netcode and it will be cross-platform. That is very exciting news. The game will also feature tournaments with randomized rules, with some called Dunk Fest and Speed Rounds. I don't know what any of those things are, but I guess we'll have to wait to figure out what it looks like. Another point of interest is that the game's commentary is done by none other than Bobbito Garcia, aka Cool Bob Love, aka DJ Cucumber Slice. Many of you may know him from being the commentator in NBA Street Volume 2, but for me he holds an incredibly special place in my heart because I used to stay up late nights listening to him and Stretch Armstrong on Columbia Radio, taping all sorts of underground hip-hop. Lastly, Game Informer says the game will not have a single-player campaign because it is a fully online game. I don't know if that's going to deter from how much life we get out of it, but I'm still very excited. As a Switch 2 owner, this is one of those games that I really do hope comes to the platform. I know it's going to be on Xbox Series, PC, and PlayStation. Let me know if you guys are interested in the game. Peace.